Yo, what's good everybody? Outcome here back with another video, and before we get started, I'm letting you guys know this video is going to be completely unedited. As you can see, my OBS screen is up. So we're going to go to my channel and we're going to hang out tonight, man. So this is my 2,000 subscriber thank you video slash celebration video slash Q&A video. So I have a lot of people to thank, man, a lot of people to thank. And yeah, this is gonna be completely unedited. We're just gonna hang out, man. So you already know I'm sipping on a little something. I have some coquito in the fridge. For those of you who don't know what that is a Puerto Rican version of eggnog, minus the egg. There's no egg in it, but I only have half a bottle left, so I'm gonna save that for tonight for New Year's. And right now I'm only sipping on a little bit of spice rum with a little bit of ice. Well, the ice melted. But I'm just sipping on a little spice rum, man, just hanging out. And in this video I'm gonna do a bunch of shout outs. I have like 30 people to shout out, and then right after the shout outs we're gonna jump into some questions. So in my community tab, I asked you guys to leave all your questions there in my 2K thank you New Year's post, and you guys did, man. I can't wait to answer all those questions. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go to my playlist and we're gonna just let my older content play, because I want people to know what this channel is all about, where it came from, and how long I've been doing it. So we're gonna go to my playlist and see what goodies we got up in here. Played a bunch of stuff. By the way, the month of October, man, the Halloween season was a fantastic month for the channel. I had a blast. Let's find something good here. Let's see. Ooh, Injustice 1. Holy shit. So I am an Injustice player. Lower this. Make sure it's, I think it's only 720p. Yeah, only 720p. Full screen. So yeah, man, this video is completely unedited. This is just me being genuine, hanging out with you guys, looking at my old stuff. And yeah, so I'm gonna do some shout outs, jump into some questions, and obviously answer all the questions and discuss some of my future plans, man. So we're gonna let this rock. Some Injustice. So I played Batgirl in this game. Pretty sure a lot of people are gonna hate on on me for enjoying this character, but Batgirl is the epitome of freedom in NetherRealm games. Like, she can do whatever she wants, and man, when she got shit going, it was the funnest thing to do in fighting games, especially in the corner. So yeah, man. So before we get started, let me shout some people out, man. First of all, before I even get started to the shout outs, thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers, man. I never would have thought that I would have hit 2,000 plus subscribers by doing fighting games and arcade beat 'em ups. Like, that is crazy, man. So thank all of you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers, man. You all mean a lot to this channel, trust me. So I'm gonna shout out some people. I have a list of 30 people, man. So pretty much everybody I see in the comment section is on this list. So if you guys don't see your name, please don't get upset, don't be offended, man. It's just way too many of you guys to keep up with, man, and I'm so blessed and grateful for all of you guys. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into the shout outs. So the first person I want to shout out is GeeManXSharingun. I owe this man a shout out from like months ago. GeeManXSharingun, if you're watching, brother, thanks so much for supporting the channel. G-Man always pops into my premieres, always says the nicest things, real cool guy. He's a Mortal Kombat player himself, and he plays Kung Lao. We actually played a few sets a while back, but his controller unfortunately went out and we couldn't really continue. But even with a fucked up controller, he was still whooping my ass. Really caught me off guard, man. Really good player. And G-Man, if you're watching, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Remind me to leave your link in the description, man, because it's too many people too many people. So GeeManXSharingun, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Next person I want to thank and shout out is Call Me Chente. Call Me Chente, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Another Kung Lao beast. Call Me Chente has crazy ass reads. Like, I almost feel that he's cheating. I'm like, is he using like some kind of tool assisted software or something like that? Because his reads against me was crazy. So Call Me Chente, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Nice guy, always says the nicest things in the comment section. So Call Me Chente, thanks so much. Next person I want to thank is Perfected, aka Level Clear. Perfected, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Means a lot. Always says the nicest things in the comment section. Real cool dude. Been supporting the channel for quite a bit. So Perfected, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Next person is Skyrim. Skyrim is an OG supporter of the channel. Skyrim, as always, man, says the nicest things. Always likes my content, and he's been with the channel for quite a bit. So Skyrim, thanks so much for supporting the channel, man. Means a lot. Next is Bubs Arcade Fighter. Bubs Arcade Fighter is a big fan of classic fighting games and plays a little Mortal Kombat himself. So Bubs Arcade Fighter, thanks so much for supporting the channel and liking and commenting and all that jazz, man. Thanks so much for supporting, man. Means a lot. So I'm gonna try to read these off as fast as possible, guys, because like I said, it's a lot of you guys and I don't want to make this video way too long. So hope you guys understand. So Bubs Arcade Fighter, thank you. Next person is ZBebop. ZBebop, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Has been with the channel for quite a while. Sometimes Bebop will disappear for a bit and then come right back, man. And I always appreciate people who like supports the channel, but sometimes they take a huge ass break but still remember to come back and say what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can surely appreciate that. So ZBebop, thanks so much for supporting the channel, man. It means a lot. Brandon Lots. Brandon Lots, another big supporter to the channel. I've actually played some games with Brandon Lots in Mortal Kombat 11. So Brandon Lots, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Thanks for being nice and commenting and liking and all that jazz, man. It means a lot. Next person, Ultra Willpowers. Ultra Willpowers, another dude who's a fan of classic fighting games. Real cool guy, follows me on Twitter. By the way, guys, please follow me on Twitter. I do have a Twitter account, and sometimes I'm active, sometimes I haven't been active recently, but I do have a Twitter, and I will be active on Twitter once again. So Ultra Willpowers, thanks so much for following the channel and the Twitter and saying the nicest things, man. Your input means a lot to me as well when it comes to fighting games. So Ultra Willpowers, thank you. Next is Dark Side 2020. Dark Side 2020, thanks so much for supporting the channel, man. Dark Side's been with me for quite a bit now. OG supporter at this point. Says the nicest things as well, man. Real cool guy. Dark Side 2020, thank you so much. Next is Crazy Boy 85. Crazy Boy 85, another OG supporter. Shows up to my premieres as well whenever he can, and says the nicest things in the comment section as well. So hold on a second. Let's switch videos. Let's see what we got here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Bear with me. This is unedited. Like I said, unedited. What I got? Damn, Dead or Alive 6. Holy shit. By the way, guys, I have played Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was fun while it lasted. Ooh, let's go to Mortal Kombat 1 playthroughs. Holy shit. So I played Kano. This is actually my old intro with the train instead of the bridge. So let's lower this just a tad. Actually, Give me a second, guys. This is actually kind of loud. Alright, so let this shit rock, man. OG ass Mortal Kombat. So where was I at? Ah, yeah. Crazy Boy, man. Crazy Boy 85. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means a lot. Moving along. Melv Rodriguez. Melv Rodriguez. It's been with me for quite a bit as well. Melv Rodriguez, if you're watching, thanks so much for commenting and liking and saying the nicest things, man. Thanks for sticking with the channel as well. It means so much to me. Next is just, actually let me lower this. Next is Just a Human. Just a Human. It's been with me for a little bit as well. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. It means so much to me. Really appreciate you liking, commenting. Can't thank you enough, man. So, Just a Human, if you're watching, thank you. Next is Adam Hale. Adam Hale, real nice guy, man. Always says the nicest things as well. You're gonna hear this a lot, by the way, because all of you guys are so nice. All of you guys are so nice to the channel, man. Means a lot. Adam Hale, if you're watching, thanks for supporting the channel. Means a lot. Next is Joe Oldman. Joe Oldman, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Very, very active in the comment section. Shows up to the premieres as well whenever this person can, and means a lot. So Joey Oldman, thanks so much for supporting the channel. If I sound a little tired, guys, it's because I am. So anyway, Joe Oldman, thanks so much. Next is Grouch Douglas. Grouch Douglas, I want to say Grouch Douglas is fairly new to the channel, but already Grouch Douglas is very active on the channel, comments all the time, always has input for me when it comes to Mortal Kombat 11. Grouch Douglas actually gave me the idea for the loadout for my Kung Lao video, the Air Vortex one, and I actually tried it out, and I had a lot of fun with it, man. Real fun custom variations. So Grouch Douglas, if you're watching, thanks so much. Moving along, and this one is special, guys. You guys know him as well, because I'm pretty sure most of you follow him. And this person is J Rock the House. J Rock the House is actually my son. He denies me as his father, but it's all good though. He's just mad at me because I didn't get him his PlayStation 5. J Rock the House, if you're watching, little dude, man, thanks so much for supporting the channel. And at this point, I consider J-Rock family. He's like a friend to the channel at this point. J-Rock doesn't even have to like watch my shit. J-Rock he's family now, man. So J-Rock the House, if you're watching, thanks so much. And I wish you future growth with your YouTube and Twitch as well. Next is Fady El Rabani. Fady or Fatty. I like Fady. Fatty sounds funny. Fady El Rabani. Thanks so much for supporting the channel again. Is very active in the comment section, and this person keeps their comments very, very brief, very short, which is cool for me because I get so many comments and I try to really respond to all of them the best way I can. So Fady El Rabani, excuse me if I'm butchering your name. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. It means a lot. And Demir, my Russian brother. So, excuse me. Getting indigestion over here. So Demir, if you're watching, for those of you who don't know who Demir is, if you guys go in the comment section and you see a Russian name, that is Demir. So Demir, OG supporters of the channel, been with me for quite a bit, says the nicest things, always liking my stuff, and showed up to my premiere a few times as well, and I surely appreciate that. So Demir, if you're watching, thanks so much for supporting the channel. And here's my Brooklyn brother, Swaggakings. Swaggakings, if you're watching, man, thanks so much for supporting the channel. I really love what you're doing as well for the Mugen fighting game community. So yeah, Swaggakings is a Mugen fighting game player and creator of Mugen fighting games as well. So if I remember, I will leave a link in the description. Please don't be upset if I don't leave the link to your channel in my description. For all of you guys, you know, who do have channels, it's just too many of you guys to keep up with. So Swaggakings, if you're watching, thanks so much for supporting the channel. It means a lot. Next is Joseph Study. Joseph Study, thanks so much for supporting the channel, man. Been with me for quite a bit as well. I can't thank you enough for sticking with the channel, man. It means a lot. All right, I need to hurry up because I still have a few people to read. Joseph Study, if you're watching, thank you so much. Next is SegaSaturnSnk, my Cuban brother. Thank you so much for watching and liking and commenting, man. He's another OG supporter to the channel. Bro, Sega Saturn SNK is family at this point, man. Sega Saturn doesn't need to watch my shit if he doesn't want to, because I consider him a friend and family member at this point. So Sega Saturn SNK, man, much love. Really appreciate the support. Next person, a very, very special person. I want to say this person is the most OGest of OGs on the channel. I want to say Johno Daz. I always give that Johno Daz shout outs. Johno Daz has been with me, I want to say, for a couple of years. Yeah, since my MKX videos. Holy shit. Johno Daz, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting and being so nice, man, and just supporting the channel and being positive. Johno Daz also has a channel himself, so go check him out. Johno Daz, thank you. Next is Gabriel Camacho. Gabriel Camacho, thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. Thanks for commenting and liking and all that jazz. Really appreciate it, man. Next is Eddie Rajan. Eddie Rajan or Eddie Rajan. I want to say this is a Middle Eastern name, I think. I could be wrong, though. So Eddie Rajan, thanks so much for liking and commenting as well, man. Thanks for being nice and thanks for being positive as well. Really appreciate your support. Next is we're on 24, guys, almost done. 24. Kate Fly, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Means a lot. I'm assuming Kate Fly is a female, and I can surely support. I can surely appreciate female supporters to the channel. So Kate Fly, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Means a lot. Next is Aiko83. Aiko83, thanks so much for supporting the channel, for liking and commenting as well, man. Shows up to the premieres as well whenever he can, and I can surely appreciate that. Aiko, thank you so much. Next is Swaggy D. Swaggy D, thank you so much for supporting the channel as well. Real cool dude, man. And actually, Swaggy has been with the channel for quite a bit as well. So Swaggy D, thank you so much. Next is Oscar White. Oscar White, shout outs to you, man. Thanks so much for commenting and liking and supporting the channel. Means a lot. All right, 3 more, people. 3 more. 28, number 28. All right, Imperious Doom. Imperious Doom, thanks so much for liking and commenting as well. Thanks for supporting the channel. And Imperious Doom has a channel as well. Right now he's playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Real cool dude, content creator, and go check him out, man. This dude is the real deal, man. He just started a channel and already quality stuff. Speaks very well as well. That sounded stupid. Imperious Doom, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Common Sense has been with the channel for a while as well. Common Sense, if you're watching, thanks so much for supporting the channel, man. It means a lot. Thanks so much. Last one. K Swish 007. K Swish 007, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means a ton to me, man. 2K subscribers, y'all. 2K. We are at 2K, man. So yeah, K Swish 007, thank you for supporting the channel as well. And I think that's gonna cover it for now. I think I got all 30 of y'all. Shit, man. So I do apologize for that, guys. I really do. So now it's time to head into some questions. How long is the video? Now it's time to go into some questions. You know what? Let me put something else. I don't want to leave this video like the entire video. It's just like 40 minutes long. So let's see what other goodies we got going on here. Marvel Infinite, had a blast with that. I did a playthrough of Mortal Kombat 2 as well, by the way. Soul Calibur 6, Street Fighter 5, tips and tricks. Ooh, Skullgirls. By the way, guys, I did play Skullgirls on the channel. I did one video. Unfortunately, I wish I could have played more. But it's all good. In that game, I played Beowulf. Again, this is my old intro. Give me a second, guys. Like I said, this is completely unedited.
What is happening, everybody? I'll come here back with another. For years, I've always known about Skullgirls, but the only.
All right, I think we're ready to go. All right, full screen. Let this rock. Alright. Sorry guys, like I said, unedited, completely unedited. So I'm going to read some questions now, man. First of all, thank you guys for even participating on this Q&A. It means so much to me, man. Let me take a swig of my whiskey. Oh shit, never mind, it's not whiskey, it's spice rum. I totally forgot. Spice rum. Whew. Tricking on that Kraken. So yeah, man, like I said earlier, man, this video is gonna be a little all over the place, but it's all love. This is just me hanging out with you guys, just talking shit and thanking you guys. And now we're about to read some questions. All right. So first question comes from Bubs Arcade Fighter. Bubs Arcade. By the way, guys, if you guys see your questions with no hearts, I unchecked all the hearts so I can use them as markers, so I know that I read your question. All right. So once I'm done reading the question, I will mark it again with the heart. So don't be like, hey, man, what the hell? Why did he unheart my shit? So anyway. So question is from Bubs Arcade Fighters. Question is, what made you get into playing fighting games? Happy New Year, bro. Congrats on 2K and keep making that great content. All right, let me mark it. So what made me get into fighting games? I've always been into the idea of 1 versus 1 combat games growing up. I've always been attracted to martial arts. I took a little Kyokushin karate as a young lad. So I've always been in love with the idea of 1 versus 1 combat games. So if you want to ask me what was my first fighting game, shit. I've been playing fighting games since Karate Champ for arcade and Nintendo. So that goes to show you how far I go back. So yeah, I started playing fighting games, like I said, just playing Karate Champ, and then Double Dragon 1 came out for Nintendo, and that game had a 1 versus 1 mode, and I was always in love with the idea of 1 versus 1 combat. But my first official like fighting game was the original Fatal Fury for Sega Genesis, and then I moved on to Street Fighter 2 and etc, etc. So yeah, I've always been in love with the idea of 1 versus 1 fighting games. So hopefully that answered your question. J-Rock the House, of course. Next question, J-Rock the House. When am I gonna get my PS5? All right, so fun fact, man. We were not gonna get you the PS5, but we finally got the PS5 for you, and it was an MK11 bundle, but unfortunately you act like you wanted to stop playing Mortal Kombat 11, so we decided to give it to somebody else. So sorry, J-Rock, you lost out on the PS5 MK11 bundle. I can't even mess with you without without laughing. Anyway, J-Rock, shut up, man. GeeManXSharingun. It's Tuesday. Where's my shout out, bro? Oh shit. I think you read that wrong, G-Man. Today is a shout out Thursday. If I did write Tuesday, I do apologize, but I'm pretty sure I wrote Thursday. So anyway, moving along, G-Man. Again, shout outs, man. Next is Joseph Study, who I just shouted out. Joseph Study, what do you do for a living? Alrighty, hold on a second. He's got a couple of questions, actually. It's not letting me open up the rest for whatever reason. Give me a second. Give me a second. Again, unedited, y'all. How long is this video? All right. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. It opened up. For whatever reason, it wasn't letting me open up the. It's a question. Oof. Sorry, guys. I got a lot of gas. I ate a bunch of shit today. All right. Joseph Study says, what do you do for a living? So right now I am a warehouse associate in Arizona, in Goodyear. I don't want to say what warehouse, because you never know, man. You have trolls who want to pop up and call at your job and bullshit. You never know. So I'd rather keep that private. I do work in a warehouse type environment. In the weekends, I work close to 13 hours Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's why I rarely upload on weekends. So that's what I do, man. Second favorite game genre after fighting games. That's a good question. Second favorite. Let me see. I'm trying to think. All right, I got it. My second favorite genre next to fighting games is survival horror. I love survival horror games. When they're done right, man, for real. So some of my favorites include Resident Evil 4, Evil Within, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Right now is like my jam. I love that game. That game came out so good. So Resident Evil 2 Remake is absolutely right up there. So yeah, survival horror is my second favorite. I do like some Western RPGs as well. Some of my favorites are Dragon's Age Inquisition and Dragon's Dogma. So yeah, I do love survival horror though, which is why Bloodborne is my favorite game of all time, because Bloodborne incorporates a little bit of kind of like RPG elements, some horror elements as well. Not so much survival horror, but definitely has some horror elements. And later on in that game, spoiler alert, it gets very, very crazy. Some extraterrestrial type shit happens in that game. So Bloodborne, by the way, is my favorite game of all time. Love Bloodborne, man. I really hope they make a Bloodborne 2 soon. So yeah, survival horror is definitely my favorite genre after fighting games. So let me mark that. Demir, big support to the channel, man. Thank you. Mark that. Congratulations, brother. Keep it up. All right. So, what are your thoughts on the next NetherRealm fighting game? Well, he just said game, but I'm assuming fighting game. So, my thoughts. I hope that it's Injustice. I really hope that we do get another Injustice. I really hope we get a lot of changes to Injustice. Actually, I'm gonna do a video. I don't know when, but I'm gonna do a video on the things that I want different for the next Injustice game. So I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I'm definitely gonna work on that. But that's my thoughts on the next NetherRealm game. I want it to be Injustice.
He's like the All Might.
Moving along.
The All Might of versus fighting games.
Did I mark it? Yeah, I marked it. All right. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Next question is by Perfected. Perfected. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. As always, man. Thank you. So, what's your fighting game? What's your favorite fighting game of all time? Mine is Bloody Roar 2. Also, congrats on 2K. Well earned. Hey, man. Thank you, man. So, my favorite... I have a favorite fighting game for 1 versus 1. And I have a fighting game... A favorite tag fighting game. So, my favorite 1 versus 1 fighting game is Vampire Savior. Specifically the Japanese Saturn version of Vampire Savior. I'm a huge fan of classic horror monsters, and the fact that Capcom made a fighting game incorporating classic horror monsters with classic Capcom fighting game mechanics and just the art style to that game. I love the art style, love the charm, and that game has very, very tight controls. It feels very, very good to play. Combos feel great. Graphics are on point when it comes to the 2D sprites. So yeah, that is my favorite fighting game of all time for 1 versus 1. My favorite, hold on a second. My favorite tag fighting game, I would have to say the original Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and X-Men vs. Street Fighter are tied for number 1 for tag fighting. So Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and X-Men vs. Street Fighter for tag, and 1 versus 1 Vampire Savior Saturn version for sure, and King of Fighters 13. I almost forgot about that. King of Fighters 13 is, woof, that game is amazing. Just wish I had better netcode though. So yeah, those are my favorite. That's my favorite fighting game. Number 1 absolutely is Vampire Savior. So let me mark that. Who else do we got? Who else do we got? I'm so happy that I actually unmarked these. Am I skipping? Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Like I said, completely unedited. Who asked that question? Ah, Perfected did. Sorry. Ooh, I should have did this shit sober. All right. I read Demir. Wait a minute. Am I reading these shits backwards? Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. Perfected. Alright. That's crazy. Did I skip? No, I read Perfected. Alright, Demir asked, what are your thoughts on the next NetherRealm game? I already answered that. What do you do for a living? I answered that. Alright, Brandon Lotz. My bad, y'all. Brandon Lotz. Brandon Lotz, thank you for supporting the channel. Means a lot, man. Whew. Alright, here we go. A few questions I have. Do you plan on ever doing online play with subscribers being King of the Hill, MK11, or Street Fighter? And he also asked, have you thought about doing a cooking video on the food you cook and where am I from? Okay, let me start with the first one. So do I plan on doing subscriber like play videos? Absolutely, man. The reason why I don't do them that much or at all right now is because it's really hard to get everybody together unless you're streaming. So once I start streaming, you're gonna see a lot more videos, a lot more content of me playing with subscribers, because I can just put up a live stream and just y'all can just go in there, give me y'all names, and I can just send y'all invites. So yeah, I definitely do plan on doing subscriber content, playing with subscribers for sure. So for all games, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, all of that, once I start streaming. So next question, have you thought about doing a cooking video? And where am I from? Alright, so who knows, man? Who knows? I'm not going to be playing. Hold on a second. let's get some other gameplay stuff here. I haven't seen Street Fighter 5 in a while. Do I have any Street Fighter stuff? I'm pretty sure I have. What happened to my Street Fighter folder? What the hell? Give me a second, y'all. Do I not have Street Fighter matches? I have Street Fighter matches. Where are they? Power Rangers, DOA, MK. Tips and tricks, Street Fighter. I had a folder specifically for Street Fighter 5 matches. I am not seeing it. That is very unfortunate. I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. Alright, let me skip this ad and we're gonna finish up. Fast forward to the matches. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Again, completely unedited. Whew. Alright. Back to the question. Brandon Lotz. Alright, I answered, am I going to do content with subscribers? When I start streaming, man. For sure. Next is, have you thought about doing a cooking? And where am I from? Like I said, who knows, man? Who knows? I may do a cooking channel in the future. I'm gonna get older, and if I'm still doing content creation as I get older, I'm not gonna play video games my entire life. But I definitely thought about doing other stuff aside from like fighting games and stuff like that. So who knows? I might do a cooking channel one day. And where I'm from, in case you guys don't know, I am from Brooklyn, New York. I'm pretty sure my intro gives it away. That bridge that you see on my intro is the Brooklyn Bridge. And my nationality, I am Puerto Rican. So I'm Puerto Rican, Hispanic, American, I guess you can say. So that's where I'm from. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. My mother and father are both from Puerto Rico. So I have Puerto Rican blood, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. And have you thought about live streaming? Of course, man. Of course. Of course. That is like literally that's left for me to do. Is to live stream and just grow my channel with streaming and doing face reveals, and that is my goal, man. So I do plan on streaming, man. I'm trying to work on that right now as we speak. I will be upgrading my internet, but unfortunately I can't get the highest speed where I'm at. Right now I have shitty internet. I have about 40 megs, but they said I can go up to 60, so 60 should grant me at least 10 to 12 megabytes of upload speed, so I should be able to stream at least at 720p 60 frames. So we'll see, man. Like I said, yeah, I'm definitely working on that. So live streaming is definitely in my plans. And last, how does your wife feel about you being a gamer and being so dedicated to delivering content every week? Does she ever want to get involved, or does she just leave the combos to you? So yeah, my wife absolutely understands what I do, and my wife has been with me for years. We've been together for 20 years now. We've been together forever, y'all. We're growing old together. So she knows that I love fighting games. She knows that I grew up in the arcade era, for sure. So how does your wife feel? Yeah, she's all right with it, man. She's cool with it, and nah, she doesn't want to get involved at all. She does not want to get involved. So next question is by Joey Oldman. Joey Oldman, thank you for supporting the channel. Which is your favorite Mortal Kombat game? So wow, my favorite Mortal Kombat game. I'm an OG, man. I'm an old ass man. My favorite Mortal Kombat game of all time is MK Trilogy. I love MK Trilogy. That game has the best roster ever for Mortal Kombat characters. Fun, goofy game. Tons of crazy combos. Yeah, MK Trilogy. And of course MKX. I will say MKX is my favorite modern Mortal Kombat, if anything. I do enjoy MK11, but I'm not an idiot. I know MKX is a much better fighting game. So MK Trilogy is my all-time favorite, and I will put MKX right there as well. So make sure I mark. I feel like I'm missing questions. I'll go back and reread some of this stuff. What's your favorite Mortal Kombat? Okay, I read that. Brandon Lott, I read your stuff. Who else do we got? Alright, I'm coming, y'all. Alright, here we go. You got any pre-planned things for 2021? Glad to see you're okay. Be safe there. So, yeah, man, streaming. That is like what's left. Streaming is definitely in my plans. I kind of like where the channel is going. I want to keep it focused, centered around multiple fighting games with a splash of arcade beat 'em ups, because that is my background. So right now my plans is to stream and just naturally just get better at everything that I'm currently doing. Naturally, I'm gonna get better capture card devices. I'm gonna get better computers, and everything's naturally gonna get better. But definitely streaming is a priority for me right now. And that was by Pokemon TE, by the way. Pokemon TE. Thank you again for supporting the channel. Next is Call Me Chente. Call Me Chente. Will you do a King of the Hill with subs/fans again, man? This is what's left on. That's all that's left for me to do on the channel. So Call Me Chente asks, will you do a King of the Hill with subs fans? Of course, I will do it when I start streaming. Like I said, it's kind of hard to get a hold of people when you're not streaming. But when I start streaming, I can just put a stream up, and bam, y'all can just hit me up with y'all PSNs or gamer tag, whatever, and I can just send y'all invites and play with you guys. So yeah, man, that is definitely in my plans. When I start streaming, though, it'll make it much easier. Also, will you have a designated streaming? Okay, he's asking if I'm gonna stream MK11 content. Absolutely. Will you do a face reveal? Absolutely. Once I start streaming, I'll get a camera. I'll do all of that. Face reveal will be coming as well. What are your plans for 2021? Pretty much just whatever happens in fighting games, I'll report on it when it comes to news. And streaming is a priority for 2021, man. That is definitely my priority. Have you watched One Punch Man? I'm not big on modern anime right now. I'm an old school ass anime watcher. Ghost in the Shell, Berserk, Akira, Ninja Scroll. Y'all know. Y'all OGs know. Vampire, Vampire Hunter, all of that. Yeah, I'm an old man when it comes to anime. I haven't watched One Punch Man, but I can definitely see the charm behind that show. Will you keep playing MK11 in 2021? Of course. Of course. You guys love MK11 on this channel, so I will play it as long as it is still enjoyable for me. So for sure. And I think he has another question. Favorite shows before Cobra Kai? Wow. Honestly, I don't enjoy much shows. I'm even surprised that I'm watching Cobra Kai. But wow, a favorite show, I want to say, man, right now, yeah, Cobra Kai. I'm definitely enjoying Cobra Kai. Maybe the first 2 seasons to Arrow on CW. Those were pretty alright. And before that, man, was when I was a young lad. Gargoyles. Gargoyles was my favorite TV show. Thundercats, man. I'm an old man. I'm very old. Sorry, y'all. But I don't watch much shows. Just the classic stuff. Gargoyles, Thundercats, He-Man, etc., etc. Then I just skipped everything and jumped straight into Cobra Kai. So hopefully that answered your question, man. I think that's it for Call Me Chente. Again, thank you for supporting the channel, man. Just a Human has a couple of questions as well. Some of my questions, man. Here we go. What made you main Kung Lao? What made you main Lao in MK11? So I've always been a Kung Lao player from the very, very beginning, since Mortal Kombat 2. I've always loved that character because I'm a big fan of Kung Fu cinema. And Kung Lao and MK11 especially looks absolutely amazing. I'm very happy with Kung Lao's design in MK11. So yeah, man, that's what made me main Kung Lao in the first place. Kung Fu. I love Kung Fu. I love Chinese culture. Yeah, Kung Lao looks amazing in MK11. That's the reason why I'm sticking with him, because not only am I a huge fan of Kung Lao, I love the way he looked in MK11. I love his Wing Chun stance. I love his little cape around his waist. He has such a Kung Lao in MK11 has such a graceful presence. All right, this is it for Street Fighter. All right, man. Let me put on a Mortal Kombat video. I'm pretty sure you guys are like, come on, man. How about we put some Injustice 2? Injustice 2. I don't even see Injustice 2, man. Where's Injustice 2? Give me 1 second, y'all. Again, this is completely unedited. Completely. I don't see it. Where is it? That sucks. I don't like the playlist on PC. What's going on? When I search my playlist on PlayStation. Alright, let me go here. Maybe it's here. Let's talk. Fighting game. Pretty sure I'll find it here. Injustice 1. Give me 1 second, y'all. This is completely unedited. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of me saying that. Injustice 2. Dr. Fate, baby. That's my main, by the way. I should put Robin. Robin is a little more exciting to watch. Give me 1 second.
Happening. Main when this game first launched. Main when this game first launched. But I've never made an online match video for whatever reason.
Alright.
I did a combo video.
Alright, we're good to go.
Pretty cool. Go to my playlist and
so yeah, man. Injustice 2 was a big part of my channel. I used to love playing Injustice with the fun characters like Atrocitus, Robin, and I mained Dr. Fate. And I discovered a lot of cool tech with Dr. Fate. So back to the questions, man. Back to the questions. Who else is left? Call Me Chente, Cobra Kai shows. I think I read him.
This guy's not really going in.
Give me 1 second, y'all. This is kind of hard, so I have a lot of questions. Alright, every time I back out and go in, the shit mix up the questions.
There we go. One thing I do love about Robin.
Favorite fighting game of all time? I answered that. What are your thoughts on NetherRealm fighting games? Pokemon TE, I answered that. Give me 1 second, y'all. I do apologize. I read that as well. Call Me Chente. Alright, after Call Me Chente is ZB Bop. Alright. Alright, my bad, y'all. ZB Bop asks, you steady climbing to get subscribers. Appreciate the dedication to all of us. I hope you have a blessed 2021. Stay safe and keep grinding for 100K and 1 million plus subscribers. You've been a great source of entertainment. Thank you for providing some. Oh, okay. I thought he asked a question. Never mind. Thank you, ZBBot, for supporting the channel, man. It means a lot. Sega Saturn asks, will you be my Puerto Rican daddy? Of course, baby girl. Of course, man. You know I'm your only. You know I'm your only. Sega Saturn, man. Thanks a lot, man, for supporting the channel. Love you. Just a human. Just a human asks, what made you main Kung? I think I answered this. What made you main Kung Lao? Will you live stream? Yeah. I read this already. As of now, these are all my questions for now. I'll edit it if I have any other ones. Okay, so I answered that. ZB Bop. Okay, here we go. All right. Sorry, God. Sorry, I don't really do these Q&As that often. But if you could be mentored by any FGC pro throughout history, why or who would it be? Okay, so he has a couple of questions, and the next one is a good one. I can't wait to get to this one. So if you could be mentored by any FGC pro, who would it be? It would have to be somebody who's a legacy fighting game player. And the best legacy fighting game player I know is Justin Wong. Justin Wong, I would choose to mentor me for sure. Justin Wong is fantastic fighting game player. He's a champion, multi-fighting game champion in multiple fighting games, including Marvel 2, Marvel 3, Capcom versus SNK 2. This man does it all. So I would personally choose Justin Wong to mentor me. Even though I think he's younger than me, actually. So Justin Wong will be my choice. So what was your favorite memory about playing in arcades? All right. So by the way, I don't know if I mentioned these questions are by ZB Bop. So yeah. So that's who my mentor would be, man. Justin Wong. What was your favorite fighting game? What was your favorite memory about playing in arcades? I have two of them. Let me take a swig. I need some water. Hold on a second, y'all.
I have to do more. I have to do more blue batarang setups. Setup pressure. That's the key to playing.
Excuse me. Yeah, I have two of them that I can really recall being my favorites. So my first favorite memory playing in arcades was my introduction to Street Fighter 2. the first Street Fighter, well, not the first Street Fighter game, but yeah, y'all know the Street Fighter that pretty much set the standard, which is Street Fighter 2: The Road Warriors. So in my local neighborhood, there was a pizzeria up the block that I used to go to. My sister took me there one day when we were living in New York. And funny story, so we went in. They had Street Fighter 2, Golden Axe, and a bunch of other arcades. So she ordered a pizza, a whole pizza pie. I was right there, right? So next, like I said, there's some arcades there, Golden Axe, Street Fighter 2. So she ordered a pizza, and then she told me, I'm going to go outside and smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back. So she goes outside, right? She goes outside, smokes her cigarette. I'm in there waiting on this pizza. These dudes are going at it in Street Fighter 2. A group of I'm from Brooklyn, so there was these thugs, right? They was just talking shit to each other, playing Street Fighter. And this dude was calling this other dude trash. He's garbage. He's so easy to beat that I'm pretty sure a little kid can beat your ass. So this dude turns to me. He sees me just standing there. I bet you my little man right here can whoop your ass in Street Fighter. And everybody started laughing. So this dude was dead serious, y'all. This man pulled out a milk carton, like a crate, and put it on the floor next to the arcade cabinet, and told me, "Hey, yo, little man, come over here for a minute." I was scared out of my mind. I thought these dudes was gonna crush me. So he was like, "Hey, you want to play? You want to play?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, I want to say 11 or 12 years old or something like that. But I was a tiny ass 12-year-old. I was not a big guy at all. I was a small kid. So I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll play." So the cabinet was kind of like a little tall. I could reach the cabinet, but I couldn't hover over it. So he put this crate for me, told me to stand on it, put in some quarters, and told me to pick E Honda. So this dude knows what he's talking about, because E Honda has Stand Fierce. His Stand Fierce is a very, very good button, and anti-airs and all of that. So he told me to pick the Fat Man. He said, pick the fat guy. He told me to pick the fat guy, right? The dude that he called trash picked Ken, and we went into the match. This dude was trying to sweep me. I chopped him with Fierce Punch. He tried to jump on me. I chopped him. Everything he tried to do, I just kept mashing that Fierce button. So I kept chopping and chopping and chopping. Beat him the first round. The next round, same thing. And he was the other dude was coaching me, telling me to jump. So every time he said he threw a fireball, he said jump right now, jump right now. I would jump and come in with Fierce and then Fierce again and chop him. And I shit you not, I destroyed this dude with E Honda with one fucking button. With one button. And everybody went crazy. All the thugged out dudes was going crazy, laughing, and just having a good time playing this game and talking shit. And that was definitely one of my favorite Street Fighter moments. Favorite arcade memory of all time. That right there. That is my Street Fighter story. And I will probably do a future video on like how I got into Street Fighter and just arcade gaming and just explain my journey and evolution. But yeah, that was one of my favorite arcade memories. My second favorite arcade memory was beating Justin Wong in Chinatown Fair in Tekken. I beat him one round. Calm down, y'all. Calm down. I just beat him one round, right? I want to say I had Jin, and he had Xiao Yu. I think he had Xiao Yu. Y'all know who Xiao Yu is, the little girl with the pigtails that ducks under everything. So he had Xiao Yu and I had Jin, and the match started, and immediately the first thing I did was backdash, full forward, right punch, boom, punched right in the stomach, rushed him, got him near the wall, and beat him around. And all of a sudden, people kind of was like, yo. All of a sudden, somebody went outside, got a group of, I guess they were all friends, right? They all come back. Guess who the fuck I see coming back? I see L.I. Joe rocking a Fatal Fury hat. This is when L.I. Joe had hair. I see Yipes. IFC Yipes comes back. Triforce. The whole NYC crew comes back. Simply because I beat this man, Justin Wong, one round. I beat Justin Wong one round. And yeah, that is the second favorite memory. Me beating Justin Wong one round with L.I. Joe, Triforce, Yipes. And this was when Yipes was a big boy. Yipes was thick as fuck back in the day. So yeah, man, that is definitely a favorite memory of mine. And give me 1 second, I'll go back to another video. Yeah, my Street Fighter story and my Chinatown Fair story are definitely two of my favorite arcade memories. And most importantly, when will you start Twitch streaming again, man? This is pretty much all that's left to do on the channel. That is my personal goal for 2021, is to definitely start streaming. So that will happen, man. That will definitely happen. And I think that's it for him. Wow, I'm still on Z Bebop. Give me a second, because every time I click on it and I back out, it mixes up the questions again. I think that's it. Alright, just a human. What? I read this already. Am I reading the same questions again? Okay, I read that. I read just a human. It is mixing up the questions. Just a human. What made you main Kung Lao? I did explain that. Will you live stream more often? Oh shit, I missed out on some of these questions. Holy shit. Alright, let me read these. Let's get a video started. Let's go with Atrocitus this time. Do I have Atrocitus? Alright, Atrocitus. Alright, Atrocitus. Shit, I think I did miss out on some questions. Hold on, y'all. What made you main Kung Lao? I could have sworn, did Did he ask me this or somebody else asked me? What made me main Kung Lao? Would you live stream? And then he asked me, what's your favorite booze? What's your favorite booze? So when it comes to drinking, I like to drink multiple things. What I do is I pair my liquors with my beers. So for instance, if I'm craving Mexican beer like Corona or Modelo Especial or whatever beer I drink, whether it's Modelo Negro, which is my favorite Mexican beer right now, Modelo Negro, I usually drink that with tequila on the side. If I'm drinking Guinness, which is an Irish beer, I pair that with Irish whiskey, etc., etc. So my favorite drink is beer and whiskey together. But if I had to choose one favorite beer right now, it would have to be a Kilt Lifter. Kilt Lifter is a local Arizona brewery. They make a Scottish brown ale, I think it's called. And I like drinking bourbon whiskey. I don't have a particular favorite brand because there's so many good ones out there. So Kilt Lifter and bourbon whiskey are my favorite things to drink. And he says that's it for now with the questions. He will add it once more. Damn, I can't believe I missed that shit. And Eddie Rajan asks, do you plan on doing another YouTuber versus YouTuber first to 3, first to 5, or first to 10 like with J-Rock months before? By the way, guys, me and J-Rock did a collab video a while back. I'm pretty sure it's in my playlist for Mortal Kombat 11. So you guys can go check that out. So absolutely, man. It's just kind of hard to get people together. Well, J-Rock is always streaming. He's always on. But every time he's on or doing something, I'm always at work or doing something else. But yeah, once I start streaming and start like focusing on that, I will get more matches in with J-Rock or other people or subscribers and stuff like that. But yeah, I do plan on doing that again for sure, man, for sure. And if I am familiar with the MK11 Pro competition competitors, have you ever encountered some online? If yes, how was it? Yes, absolutely. I've encountered quite a few people actually. I've played against Shujinkadink. Shujinkadink is a former legacy MK player for MK9, MKX. I actually, funny enough, he had Baraka and I beat him. But nowadays, Shujinkadink doesn't really play competitively like that. He's more of a casual player. He has a fantastic Cetrion, but at the time when I played against Baraka, he was not playing himself. I want to say that it might not have been him, but I clicked on his profile. It's him. It's definitely his profile. But he wasn't playing very well, and I did beat Shujinkadink. But I'm a fan of Shujinkadink, man. Fantastic player. If you want to talk about zoning, he's the king of zoning. So I've played against Perfect Legend and MKX, who completely obliterated me with Hat Trick. This man was playing Hat Trick and MKX, and what he would do, he would toss his hat behind him and run up on me with no hat, and he was using the hat call to call that hat back as a cancel. So he would do a string, call his hat back, cancel, and then rush me down some more. And I was not used to that playstyle, so he bust my ass. So I played against Shujinkadink, Perfect Legend, and Tweety. I played against Tweety in Injustice. He beat my ass with Superman, I want to say. And I've played against Maximilian Dude in Marvel Infinite and Third Strike. I actually beat him in Marvel Infinite a few times, and then I played him again a while back when I was trying to get back into Infinite, and he beat me with Strider. Max is pretty good at Marvel Infinite with Strider. I don't know about now, but at the time he was pretty good with Strider. So I've played and beaten Max, and I've played against Steve's Yo Video Games, which is Maximilian's friend, in Tekken. We fought to a draw because he won a game in Tekken 7 with Marduk. It was a mirror match with Marduk, and the game froze at some point, so we left it at 1-1. And he was streaming at the time too, which is funny. But yeah, and I want to say that's it for now. I played against YouTube content creators as well. I've played against Brusque Poet. I want to say Brusque knows me, man. Brusque Poet knows my channel for sure, because I played him, and after I played him, he left. He left. And then when I got paired up with him again in the future, he would see my name and leave. So I think he probably thinks I'm gonna put him on a video or some shit like that, which is not the case. I would never do that. I don't like capitalizing on people's names, especially when it comes to bigger YouTubers. But yeah, I played against Brust Poet. I've played against who else? I think that's it for now. Yeah, man. So that's my experience with pros and other bigger content creators. And I think that is it for questions. Holy shit. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep. That is it. Guys, if I did repeat some of these questions over and over, I'm sorry. It's because when I click on the question and I back out, it shuffles the questions again. And then I noticed I was reading some of the questions over and over again. So I do apologize for that. Next time I do one of these videos, I'll try my best to make it more organized. This is completely unedited. So hopefully you guys understand, man. So there's no intro, no outro, no nothing. I just added background music to OBS. But I think that's it for now, man. If I did miss any questions, please leave it in the comment section down below, and I will do my best to answer them then. So I think I'm gonna end the video right now, guys. It's been way too long. This video is gonna go up late tonight, so hopefully you guys don't mind. But yeah, pause this. Hopefully next time I do one of these videos, it'll be in a stream. Because like I said, man, this is unedited, and I'm a little bit, I said from the beginning that it's going to be a little all over the place. But yeah. So hopefully I answered your questions to the best, to the best ability possible. I do apologize. I am a little weary. I'm not gonna lie. I am feeling this liquor as well. So I'm gonna finish off, man, and I'm just gonna get ready for the ball drop for New Year's, and I'll be in the comment section and premiere on this video, and I'll talk some more shit with y'all. I do apologize, guys. I noticed that I was a bit all over the place, more than what I wanted to be when it came to the questions. But I think I'm gonna end it on that. So yeah, guys, happy New Year's 2021, and again, thank you guys for the 2K subscribers. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. So as always, my name is Severe Outcome. Wishing you guys mad love and peace. Like, comment, subscribe, stay up, and at ease. Peace out, everybody. And we're going to OBS. Stop the music. You guys want to say peace out to Newt? Hey, Newt, where you at, girl? There she is. Alright, y'all. Oops. Alright, y'all. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. See you guys in 2021. Peace out, everybody.